Hey, y'all. Stop giving your heart to everyone. And I tell you, this is something that I wish I had known way before now. Yeah. Something that I wish I had learned way back in high school. Even in junior high, I wish I had learned this. I used to make a lot of my decisions based off of how I feel. Does that ring a bell to you at all? I mean, I still am at fault for this. I still make decisions based off of how I feel, especially when I go to the refrigerator looking for dinner. I choose something that I actually want based off of my mood versus what I need nutritionally wise. But back then, I let my feelings lead everything. Literally, just even a few years ago. Every relationship, every conversation, every decision. I even allowed it to dictate me, how I felt, my depression. I thought it meant I was connected, empathetic, even. But the truth is, emotional maturity isn't about feeling everything. It's not about empathy. It's about knowing when to separate your feelings from reality. And that took me over 20 years to figure out. Like literally, just a few years ago, I realized that I needed to work on this. I still actively work on it. And you might ask me, how does one work on something like that? Well, when I was younger, I gave my heart away way too freely. Because I was looking for some sort of validation or, affection, a feeling of importance. Who's with me on that? Basically everything most humans desire, right? I wanted others to tell me I mattered because I hadn't learned how to do that for myself. I hadn't learned how to tell myself that yet. And when you move through life needing validation from others, you bleed for people who wouldn't even give you a Band-Aid. I missed out on a lot of great relationships because of that. I missed out on a lot of great experiences, not because of what people did, but because of me putting too many hurt feelings or jealous feelings or whatever feeling was there. I let it get too much into my head. My emotions controlled the narrative. Instead of stepping back and saying, whoa, okay, what's actually happening here? What are the facts? Not just how am I feeling in this moment? That separation, well, it's emotional maturity. Something I am still working on, like I said. It takes practice, it takes knowledge, and it takes action. Every romantic relationship I had, even, I dove in head first. No life vest, no map, just feelings. Who's with me? Who's done that? Who does it still? And you know what? They all failed. Every single relationship failed. Because extreme doesn't work. Extreme doesn't work. I thought giving more of my heart meant that I was loving more, loving deeper. But really, I was loving harder than the situation could handle. Does that make sense to you? And now I'm more cautious. I'm not cold. I'm wiser. So if I could go back, I'd tell myself, feel deeply, but don't follow feelings blindly. Don't follow your feelings. Your emotions are valid, but they're not always accurate. And don't give your heart to everyone. Don't give your heart to everyone who simply asks for your attention. Guard it, grow it, and give it to people who matter. Give it to people who truly hold it well. Because when you lead with wisdom and heart, that's where the real love lives. Drop a comment. Let me know how you feel about this topic. I want to know what you think. But until then, create the life you want, and we'll do it together. We'll see you then. Bye.